Hello, Satoshi. I see you. And you can even hear me. Be warned, Satoshi. Okay, guys, I think it's about that time. Cut the music and start the party. And start the party. And okay, the image is frozen on the screen. Please bear with us during the technical difficulties. Got rid of Amos, although we do love Amos. Do you want to get off the screen there, old boy? I mean, what's a guy to do? Oh, I see. My mistake. Not my mistake. Are you kidding? Come on. I don't got time for this. Holy moly. What's up, dreamers? Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? You like that scare, Satoshi? Anywho, welcome into the Dreamers Library. You know what we're going into. The magic of thinking big, but of course, I'm up to no good, and I feel really bad about it. Obviously, I'm up to no good. It's been an interesting week because it's an interesting time. And so we're not playing by the book, by the schedule, which means, unfortunately, I mean, you kind of expected it, but it's good that you're here anyway, so at least you know, because you had to know. Now you know. Now you're good. Just a reminder, I don't think we can, in good nature, go through the entire chapter 2 without losing focus. So instead, I'm not going to give you nothing and just pop out on you. We're just going to talk for like off the dome, 3 minutes. It's not even rehearsed. It's just making sure you understand the message, because the message is powerful. Part 2, we're actually going to dive into it next week. It's just too big of a week. You got to stay focused. So on that note, hello to everyone, by the way. There's plenty of time to say hello to everybody. I scared Satoshi, then I had fun doing that after the fact. Mr. Scene in the building, man, he's going crazy. I saw Raylan putting some hype energy in the chat. Crazy, crazy. Amos just full of energy on his winning streak is becoming era. So welcome in, dreamers. The topic in short is important because it says, cure yourself of execusitis, the failure disease. Something that's important to know. I'm going to give you one bonus story. One bonus there. I didn't think I was going to do it. People make excuses. They say life isn't fair. They say, "Oh man, I wish I would have known that. Oh, you got so lucky." It's kind of how people, act in this world. And most recently, there was the LeBron James free agency agenda. Now we got people in all different countries. Maybe you don't follow NBA, pro basketball, but LeBron James said, I am going to switch teams. And so from there, it was a lottery. Who is going to be the team? And this was a heavily betted on thing. People said, well, he left the Los Angeles Lakers. Would he go to the Cavs, the Miami Heat? Would he go to the Warriors? Ultimately, he went to the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, some people off the rip had an idea, right? Oh, I think he's going to this team because that was the first team he played for, and he really, really likes this team. Boom, it's done. I'm going to bet the farm on it. And they made bets, and they thought that. The thing I liked about a bet like LeBron James choosing his team is if you pay close attention, you can find, like, for example, LeBron went on stage and he did an interview with another NBA player, and the NBA player asked him, man, you're getting so old. You're like, what? He said, LeBron, what team are you going to go to next? He said, man, I told you we can't talk about this. And he's like, yeah, you're right. And then the next question, he says, man, LeBron, you're getting so old. I mean, you're in your 76th year. What are you thinking next? 76ers is the team that LeBron chose. So as a joke out in the open, they told you what team he was going to. LeBron went to this big conference and he spoke and he said all these things, this, and this. And he says, ultimately, you have to trust the process. Trust the process was the slogan of the Philadelphia 76ers, the team he went to. So some people saw one thing or saw another thing and they lost, okay? They didn't correctly pick. And after the fact, they said they made excuses. And the excuses are their destiny, I could say, because are you the one who's going to go through this life saying, oh man, I knew it. I stinking knew it. I should have bet. I thought about, I heard that, and I just wasn't sure. Oh man, I knew Bitcoin was going to be the one. I should have. I wish I was paying attention. Don't be the one who is full of excuses and let the excuses be your reason for failure. Because I believe that when you do your homework, when you pay your dues, when you show up, when instead of looking at the reasons why it can't work, you look at the reasons why it can work. Can work, can work. Look at that instead. So that's just all. Is tomorrow Sunday? Yeah, time's just flying. Tomorrow is Sunday. Since I can see you, man, what was that? Delayed comment? I asked that a long time. By the way, it looks pretty good. All the black, I mean, it really pops. I might have to try this more often. Since you showed up, I like to give a little extra bonus. And I want to just tell you one thing to look forward to. So we talked about something that's coming. And tomorrow we're going to delay it by one day. So you can still pay attention. It'll still be there. But just to make sure you enjoy your Sunday fully, the real game begins on Monday. Okay? All right. Well, that settles it. I feel a little bit bad. I don't want to waste your time, but I didn't waste your time. I just helped you. Help yourself. So pay attention and do your homework, but relax on Sunday maybe, or whatever you want to do. But excusitis is the failure disease. Next week, we'll go through. Satoshi, if you read all the way through, you're just ahead of the game. Maybe you can read one of your other books this week. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you. I'll be in the chat, going to go pay some dues. And peace, love, kumbaya to all of you guys. See. I hope you guys were able to get some value from today's Dreamers Library. I want to take a chance to talk more about the inside, a few books that we have coming up in the future, give you a look inside the Dreamers Library, and let you know how it works. So first, let's just jump right over here. If you've heard about the Dreamers Library and you're like, what is this actually about? I've heard about it. Why do I need to join? It's for free. It's streamed live. Well, the Dreamers Library is actually a back-end login that you get when you formally join. And inside this login has every single book we've ever covered. So like Think and Grow Rich was the first book we ever did in the Dreamers Library. This was private. This was offline. This was very intimate. We went through the deep dives. We gave the deepest alpha possible. And you have access to this as a member of the Dreamers Library, lifetime access, right? So you can go in, you can watch the previous episodes and hear about that alpha. In addition to that, I've also included a few bonuses. Here. Like this is the brainwashing belief course. This is a $50 course that I sell on my website, basically entailing how to brainwash belief into yourself so you believe each and everything. So all the books here on the back end, just wanted to show you what that's like. We have 3 books ahead, and how it works now is we go through each week one chapter at a time. Right now we're still reading Truthful Living. Adopt the Chief Aim is where we're at in this. And this is a public book. It's available for anyone who's watching online here on X, on YouTube, to listen and get the alpha. But there's a few limitations here. And that's why you should consider joining us in the Dreamers Library, because the whole element of a book club that really gets the most out of everything is your participation. And I'm going to give you a little teaser too. In my course, The Brainwashing Belief System, do you know what one of the secrets of the brainwashing is? It's how many senses you can involve with your emotions or the knowledge. So when you hear me preach and I'm giving you alpha, you're still winning. But your retention, how much of this you remember, how much of this you embody into your everyday life is low, right? Because you were doing some gardening, you were doing the dishes, you were driving in your car, you caught little bits. And a week from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, you forget, but you still probably learn a little bit. The thing is that when you read yourself, a number of different inputs are hit on. You're going through and ideas are generated from your own reading. The reason I have my own library is because each book here is a lifetime reference guide for me. I read it one time through. I highlighted what was relevant. I read this book a long time ago, one of my first, 2019. At different sections of your life, different components of your life, sometimes you go back and reference. Sometimes you see how your thoughts evolved. So it's always better to have the book because when you read it, you get ideas. You can jot those ideas down. When you read it, you have a different thought than I do. When I give the Dreamers Library talk, I'm giving you my version, my sight. But when you get in firsthand, you may see something different and see how that alpha relates to DreamCat, this crypto journey, or your own personal success. So we welcome you guys to be on the inside. Perks of that is you'll be on the screen with me. You have an in to do this live stream along me and help shape this conversation. And not only that, when you are on the inside, when you're involved and you have to read each week, this does a few things for you that help you become a better winner. One, you get accountability, right? The accountability of showing up each week and doing the work, you're going to get 10 times more out of the book. And by the way, I'm reading you books that have transformed my life. These are the classics, and we have a few good ahead. The second thing that you're going to get when you get in there, dive in and read yourself with us is the screen time, right? I say this kind of, I joke around. I always paint the big vision. It's all about belief, how we're literally building one of the largest communities of dreamers in the world. Well, you are in a great position of supply and demand. The way we're building this is all in reverse. So here we are putting out the pieces. We're showing you the back end. And lifetime access today is just 1 Solana, or better yet, if you're a dream holder and you have 1 million dream in a wallet, you don't even need to pay. You get 1 million dream and you're double winning. You dox that wallet, you have access to join. Lifetime access. Now, lifetime access is limited because right now we only have the ability to put up 9 people on the screen. And because of the supply and demand of crypto and where everything's at, it's a low time. We said, hey, let's make this public. I'm going to do these solo, put them out. But if you are one of those early visionaries and you see, you will benefit greatly by joining us now, because we're not always going to be able to do a small group powwow. Eventually, this is going to get too big and those opportunities won't even be available. So I am a dreamer out there pursuing dreams, navigating through the crypto space, navigating the building of the DreamCat empire through this knowledge. And I invite anyone who sees it, anyone who's interested, anyone who feels the call, because it only takes one person out there hears the call. Maybe you're the one who has your life transformed. And I can tell you, before I started reading and after is a whole new life, a whole new world. So we still got a few more months to go through the books, but here's the deal. It's the Dreamers Library Lifetime Access. So this hub that I showed you just a little bit ago as well, this hub is a place where I want to put content. And if you get lifetime access today and you lock that in at this rate 1 SOL, I mean, when we started, it was 2.5 SOL, and we actually refunded people who sent it in. So supply and demand, okay? This vision for the hub is a place for knowledge and information. I don't want to overpromise, but I can see it being a place where I add more information along the way, higher level end stuff. It already has 3 full books in there: Truthful Living, The Secret, The Dreamers Library, and a $50 course. And all you have to do is get yourself a moon bag of dream. Pretty good trade-off. But we have a couple more books ahead. I have this list here. Like I mentioned before, if you want to get involved today, what does it look like? It's as simple as reaching out to me. It's still on a personal level, so you don't have to buy anywhere. It's simply 1 Solana. If you don't have Solana, sure, we can work out something. It can be Cash App, Venmo, USDC, but it's whatever the value of Solana is. Now, what is the reason? Why charge? I mean, first of all, it's free. Show up for now. You can get this book free. Maybe just freeload for a long time. But the reason why we charge is because if you don't, I learned this the hard way, if you don't pay for something, you don't honor, respect, and appreciate the information. Anything that's given you for free goes over your head. Now, we've given alpha on alpha on alpha in these Dreamer libraries. We've given alpha and alpha and alpha on Dream Talk, but most people aren't going to be there each week to catch up, and catching up is going to take them so long. So you might as well just join along in the journey and become the greatest version of yourself as you go along. So 1 Solana or 1 million dream. You simply show us your million dream wallet, which today is probably about $100. You never have to give it to us. You just have to dox the wallet. Obviously, if you sell, you lose access, but it's pretty simple. You can get a million dream, hold it for life, and have lifetime access and learn and become. You will buy your books, but you get access. So we have 3 titles to decide from in the next run, in the next book, and that is The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, one of the most powerful books I've ever read. The Magic of Thinking Big, a huge component of the dreamers of the world. And hey, the alpha of it all, the magic of believing, powerful forces locked in your mind can turn desire into reality. Now, I hear a few people out there say, these are basic books and I'm more into this and I'm more into this. Some of you here, you're in crypto to do crypto. This is all like, I was kind of interested. I want to become the best version of myself. I've dabbled. It takes me 3 years to read a book by myself. This is an interesting accountability concept of week by week and applying it to crypto where I'm hanging out anyway. And so I can tell you that the books that I'm sharing with you were the foundational books that shaped my mind as a dreamer, period. Literally each one of these components, belief, the power of your subconscious mind, thinking big, the universal laws and principles in Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, talking about manifestation, the power of positive thinking, truthful living, all core base level components of being a success in your life. And I leave this invitation to you, welcoming you, hoping that you'll join us, knowing that personal development absolutely transformed my life, knowing that the laws are universal, knowing that we will build the largest community of dreamers in the world, knowing that I am a student of the principles and they will be why I live a successful life, just like all the dreamers are out there pursuing. So again, we welcome you. We hope you'll join us on the inside, reach out, connect, and secure your seat in the Dreamers Library. If you have vision and there's only 9 seats and you get yours now, you can see how powerful that would be to get your face to have that visibility if we're really building that empire and you have that seat. If you're one of the dreamers of the world, join us. If not, hey, we'll catch you on the next one until we're offline. Take care. Cheers.